Hey, welcome to Return on Security. I'm Mike Privet, and I'm going to give you the quick update on this week's issue of Security Funded, issue number 146. AI's got 99 problems, but a CRM ain't one. All right, diving in, we're talking about just overall software weakness, like from last week. So those who don't know, Salesforce had their first miss on their earnings report in the last 73 quarters. That's a long time. Basically citing that people were spending more money on AI things than core software things. And that kind of led to a investor global pullback on software, and a lot of software companies had a bad time last week. And cyber didn't miss on that either. In the newsletter, I cover 3 different public cyber companies who had funding. We've got Zscaler, we've got Okta, and we've got SentinelOne. 3 very big players, 3 different kinds of players, so that'd be interesting to see how exactly they've been faring over the last quarter. I'm really starting to piece together that picture of like what does the macroeconomics of Q1 look like? Was there weakness? Was there better demand than expected? Did we beat numbers? Are we already pulling back on our forward-looking guidance and saying, padding the front of the year as it comes along? These are all things I try to figure out as I do research on these earnings calls and whatnot. But also, it was a pretty light week in funding. This is pretty typical. Last year, this time was also a light week in funding, but still some interesting things happening. And again, I think this is just the timing thing. So you'll see if you read in the newsletter issue in the comments below all the actual data. But to me, this is nothing more than just a timing issue, and I expect the rest of the Q2 to keep going up. And then also, I want to give a shout out to today's headline sponsor, Wiz. Nobody beats the Wiz. You can't beat anything that Wiz is doing these days, and they've got another great Kubernetes guide. So it's definitely worth checking out, and I'll drop a link to that in the comments below too. And then of course, we've always got memes, so everyone's really ripping on Microsoft's AI Copilot that's recording all of your screens. So you can't go a few steps on the internet without seeing a meme about just how terribly bad that is and how nobody wants that at all. So you'll see a meme on that, in addition to all the normal funding stuff. Again, I'm just trying out all these new formats. I want to see how these things go. I want to see what people respond to. So if you like this, let me know, leave a comment, subscribe, all that stuff, or just email me, let me know.